Aba esa emawachi eba bedwem jumedi a yedi eso mamen ka say every associated president mujumedi no ebro Lucky Herbal Clinic for one other roma and this ehye ede bro if you join company fiada one other roma o maso yase ana ma etimi ede bro ade bia ada ne kran crowds you are the dom Lucky Herbal na wo gia tuma gia di say bibia ebetimi akọ enkan kama quickly mamen ka say now we in compo afashe wa Chinsra Professor Ajudin Ampim Omanhine at Chinsra traditional area any abusuafo nyina eba beta mochi ama bibia etimi akoso so na PRO or Techiman Education Service Kobla Abochi also no pay ya chiao one ohokani. Well, pay one of Ghana's finest deputy ministers. We are hoping say the last of every gender ministry. The next one is a substantive minister. In fact, you move in the way. Hey, now no, you didn't trust as every day. Woke up and also a bedroom Ghana from one of Mashmani. Until baby, I'm person could be a true His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Madaruma. Oh, what I'm not saying.
Oh, the
I don't do try to see Kumasi and I was a bit.
That's it. The program, I think yesterday or last 2 days, then I come here. I say I can't be. I don't know, 3 days I didn't buy. Oh boy. Exactly 1 month.
Okay.
On the 1st June.
Okay.
And to me reported the next Monday. And I was in Kumasi for 3 weeks.
Okay.
But the 3 weeks is one of the exciting times in terms of assigning the kind of a Jamie. Also with the idea no bank na be the doctor kakra. And they assign they didn't have but in terms of work relationship, many the minister wonderful. In fact, I started the normal egu akwam. But certainly to say the kind president in fact constitution also almost spirit and the letter of the constitution. The spirit is the idea adria a ties our provision into one for adria to why papa. In the president our prerogative say or you ministers or some power obey you but to me fire on the idea. But he's not enjoying to give you reasons. The contra. Because the point is the president more reasons we are. Let's also want to say or somebody else say I disagree with the president and want to be a final decision.
But on no final decision.
Exactly. So, exactly. The other point is that Ebiano Obi, Otomaka just way incompetent now. And yet right in trying to manage human beings. Into no one in to me respecting for that view. May assure say no president back and obey yet changes just for changing sake. Or pursue actually particular aim. You cry a bell, they will not tell you. Because we need more air show we need more market and no answer we hear to me aye. There's positive side of everything. Sad side and the eventually submit me on top of Ashanti region, on top of chieftaincy, on top of gender. If it's interesting for me, maybe person.
Got a lot of
exactly. We are some I think in governance and generally so. You not too many narrow lines. Obi as me engineer, wait me a press.
No, I'm sorry.
About press are not defending the one ding. Yes, if GFI couldn't chaba anti-chaba, wakasa ye all of a sudden it is stopped. It implies in trying to say you criticize the crown, yeah, narrow. You hear the broader view. Internet can we pay Nipan answer pay so the open temper crown can you say no. I say your brother so that Obi Hochena also now don't wash because also appreciate say sana hojuma no etie into what kind of fair into some many interviews very interesting Obi Sam say Kumasi na menya the first interview say my man say omo ye interview in town the minister by pan yi na be ode yes na no ye and omo kind be say omo say me sure say more interview omo ye na complete no omo say adan na me say why of them omo ben na wa ben ma me no da into basis of judgment and a press judgment. Now what I can say no fair. Into account with no prejudice. Many adum bia o mitu. Come plainly say many obi be yejuma. Nim person don't nipa be yejuma. Anyway, you got your first meeting, very interesting meeting. Into mo say sa na beto aso na akoso. Into baby I made them believe say horizon your brother na eboa pa.
Okay.
And nim person do level be say to be related to all sectors.
Okay.
Into kakra. If you say
but so you're okay.
Very comfortable. Yeah.
But observers are worried.
Oh, you're good because they be the fear of the unknown. You name the way name. At times, they say if you are not any mono enye. young conform complain about position, but eventually, one more end up. No more enjoy. Because after the free okra na I so the unknown, onim the own name. At times, obenya sa situation. Those for and against Nina obenya. But eventually, if you say human being.
John Alexander Akon, Deputy Minister, Gender, Children and Social Protection, and our tenant Kano, what the man seen cratchy pain. Now, wako chieftaincy as well also paying. No, wako sentimentum, mensino, so for bedi actually. And wabira and kwada ne say kwada ebo ho ban ne mati to one ye di no they say asɔre owo and ne nyina mode nkyire mu aba ozu say eye man adwuma e bere no so na se ye kase kɔ atifi ana akɔ anafo a esan sɛ wo sumo man ne ntina ne botae di kan wo sumo man de o man ne pɛ ana sɛ wo ye mom enye de wo no wo pɛ no nti suma adwuma ene o suma adwuma ana ɔde ne ho akɔhye mu nti ɔte ase na mampanyin so sɛ wo si acheche mo no nenim the oil, the first any day, no. Man, quickly, and I fear that, but some of the stories and some of the common issues. This, you know, my main cause here, when say John Bodu, national organizer, new patriotic parties, Robert Kai and Sir Ewa Adam say, comment on this one. Ufi said,
dog beat na delicacy. Omani. Oh, say, me Obuasi, your Dagati for defense for population or pa. Me share penny be okuta PhD. I want to say. Also, none in call for Obuasi no kai say Brono bi tutuka. No mo ko we kraman na mo. Eti yen obi wa tra Obuasi da no. Kraman na me nyo hu say go for we part of the northerners. E kraman say o kraman so say o de kwa. Na wa to ama omo be fa no sisi ade no akọ. But the news is say afina go for na achima mu de mu dada. Say delicacy.
Come on, no.
Oh, Ponjikoko.
Ponjikoko, no. Oh, that's the idea, didn't you know?
No review.
I feel about this. Red meat. Ponjikoko. Oh, okay. And then it was a mechanic. I didn't know.
Chufoni that do. And then the news. Chufoni did Chufoni that area far. I want to offer story now. So I feel the son, I'm off with
I see. National organizer America is a Ponjikoko community.
Oh, no, on say was the na Dagata for and the phone be in Europa. Met church of sports.
No, what you say, Canino, but say that yes, my baby.
I was met church of sports. Oh,
I say no man with the freezer ready meet upon Ponjikoko. I'm saying
now new way that.
Me my friend say World Cup say idea no issue. Ma hwe market. Na nkrama almost say wa ye de omo kodwa so ni na so. And the course I mean yan say me customer me case me nya na me nkona me ko de ko so no man.
Oh, I'm for some year pa.
Wow.
Acha.
Okay. Na jo no mo boko.
Oh, boko.
Omo mo mo de as na atwi ye atwa mi ni de e see me na as a motimi much as a more formidable pressure about mutimi so ano etoto no me as a no me do party name.
Oh, no cre me chiao for na femini and how the coach
I want to dream about this year I want to see actually what is you about or say assume any dear man penny
until youth organizer no national organizer kakra
we share that baby as a dear crowd I mean can tell you but ni na say the okano
eh job word
say be enye ohona o serve o serve at the behest of somebody it depends die of a song and arrangement and to say your constitution and your politics no niema bebre come saying just a be a competence experience background tell that the thing is that you can me fire on it and 7 na okay yeah mean can fire on because niema bebre come concerns bebre Ghana there was zones bebre apart from tribes there was zones bebre there were regions bebre nyema bebre wo mo also satisfy your gender, your youth, your those kinds of things.
In appointing somebody.
Yeah, you take all into consideration. Constitution, you know, I will say more than 50% from parliament.
Constitution crack original balance.
Idea, easy. Just tossing, you know, because on landing, you're enough for baby, but all the same, they hear and they say, oh, that's a woman.
But he seems to be very okay with the
president. It will be a arena soon, so I'm comfortable. So let me tell you, so
there are two sides of it. The can and the credit. And who will be so very comfortable.
You are more
also on your comfort. No, you are right. It will be so also a comfortable situation.
Situation analysis. MPP, the attendance Nipa ho adwuma na ye. And the American be especially calls I'm receiving in Yama. Executives for na yehi. Ubia for different backgrounds. Ubia so ne for instance here kwa campaign. Ubia manifesto one consult the other candidate answer or a manifesto. Party for no so to aba no omo to aba based on sema osi ubetumi aye. Initially no gelling together and ebe take a bit of a time. Only say ye nya abotre na e de no kredi ene edwumaden eye edwuma no. I have decided to coil back a bit because I have been an officer before, meaning challenges bebre or one managing ye because sabi political party near you know obi anhwe obi a nobody feeds anybody. Your regional executive say oh man na your frame meeting obi beto the petrol egu ni car mo a drive aba e bi the plane e ba omo ba e bi ayenwie meeting on be dade be chin on be sanko wo frɛ constituency meeting na e bi akito e bi adwen say ode ma no kofo be bi omo fie omo de ba meeting no nti eno te say ya no te headmaster ne students on dem che no nti omo ene kasa no I will say although you have to ensure discipline. Now discipline break it because break it down you can't control it. But ne relationship no I will say now managing ye. One yen sa one ya the kind of responses are I will say unyano. Ebedu baby cry one kasa party office cry untumi enko. Nti idea ye adwuma den nyame adom ye bie nomination Omo be five and I say nipa mienu abe file me de nka ma dwemu me bom pa pa say omo be san dia aba no enkobro 5 so
namunya 5 for the minimum
enkobro 5 nti amro 5 enka immediately ye share national council pe nipa contest ni we vetting committees that was here and they are setting in place ye nyina ya rounds before considering the time no at least within 2 weeks, we were vetting. Not just a call by ending of July. You understand? You were vetting. Masa, Monko campaign. Within 2 months, no, put me your campaign. Say, see October, say, November, say, December. Now, tension and bra from Kakamestre to say, well, sometimes, no, almost, a person, almost behaving more than, they are more Catholic than the Pope, you know. On the creative problems because we share candidates here cover forms here and I meet Alan Chairmantin or mo program we are programming kasa o kan nyema o chechem de ntia o feel say yanto abama no ada ni mo nso metie ne kakra na me wo headquarters ono so kan asem me gidi say others no so be fa on be come asem na say na o mo kasa ada na o mo di o mo chi no e chocho nsem a emfa kwam. And these are, and they be able to catch me coming tell me, say, those times I made you talk nice. I say, look, say, obi your politician. No be foul, say, for ye bibia. Sometimes I catch and say, oh, money near, and some count for the inquiry. And also, oh, babia, the banpo, and do it in one sim. But anytime a politician, I foul, I bibi, either in the form of a statement, speech, or an activity. Now, assemble home. No ka se onimo nyono na asomawa on se wa ma wa ye dwuma fin edwuma bone na wa ma wa ye no Into omo kasama candidates are omo tro niema emfa kwam. That candidate cannot own up to say no crime na me say onye. No take no disown you in public. No be say one kasa bravo who buy yes me boy. Oh boy akonesen. Then I say to me who sign him because also who say the fact say and then no who that form no and just obey that form forever. It will come to a point you must also lead. Now who could lead? And then Yama a one internet is also forever. Your body in penna abba. Your body who just now I delete you. Better will be pages so. Dear body oh the way or my cobra sante. Yeah, we jam the two stories in ever. It is our story see na ever bow. As a result of one Casapo campaign away you. Obi papa mame Adam Funia B campaign. Now, oh, ye way, they say one Casapo in the first place. Would you go part in any massy? In the second place, third, Lipakra cannot own up to you.
I love this campaign and the pay. I'm sure so by my NDC for so I wear as most more campaign because it's saying that John Pese a corner dia. Nanka Ghana in I bet yes, it's 3 years to a barrier corner dia. And political parties no more but yes, say dia. Nanka friend your man a high ne isushia mode to akwemu say me you say Mrs. Messia. Oh, okay,
sir, Ubenya to Tranka. We are seeing Hukura. Trust the word nipa a lot of differences. A war area. Now, to that John Ekano, oh, say transition be on the problem or who change it from one government to the other, from one executive to the other. Need now trouble. But that your kind so it's here. One more than the suspicion of the year elections, no. A peniphobia and start carrying that suspicion about and that situation no more. And okay, the utterance and what resolution of normal about transition problems. And yes, I come to me, I'm a sad you iron out. So we are assimilation, we in 2 years, we in 2 years, so we adjustment. But with the one more penny for them, say because I know because I'm not no and no. But send a worker no. But like you say, in the same time, yes, we a timetable about out. A timetable about you will say young go through such situation from the police station, they were almost through. To constituency to the final one. The date is out. You better start. And we follow up. But we hope to say you that situation.
Well, in Brazil 2014. Oh, okay. Now, if you are not your biases, John Abe Paparoso, Pentema Amba Paparoso. But Brazil, who is a Ghana for the Dona Coma, a Shinshine from. Oh, with the ball, there's only an which and could. Am I only 4-4
Yankee? Osha from the word go in Ghana for a commander yenya for this particular game, your reaction. No? If we say, Neya bought from 2006 to 2010, no? You measure the standard no? Expectation now cost. You know that's what say better than friend saying 2010. Yeah, and that's semi-final signing now. If Suarez ever higher your penalties, you say no. It decided that's one, and I'm attention no. I can see pa. Now, we should boss why you call your boy in terms of ball. We share this particular World Cup. We person conclude that we make us Obia and Obia. First, who straight away respect for European clubs any other, and then Algeria Samoa without respect. Ghana Samoa, Germany, or Tetano, Portugal. You to make first. You to make bodies of Portugal. You to make bodies of Germany, and they to make bodies of Germany. We know about 6-1. Holland, you boys say better homo. Into your lifting work on some level, into back to below. In some AC. The other point I think that discipline discipline the consistent like a Ghanaian coach in the kind but the rate of the players that call World Cup standard now will be up a top notch. Kwesi Nyanduru I see a Buanona Odru Kakra because the whole mentality of coaching a different from only Bobana who coach control, responsibility, authority. Nina a yejuma egum. Into that level, no, it do point to be a players in the same psychology. One more and I don't find yet Bruni coach, one more the year woman coach Manai. Situations are to make a coach on this occasion or Cassandra such a coach. If you say I'm what, let's cast some so solve cry. But on the other hand, the point to access yourself and say, Sanke Sikan so anko and the political and lose and can once and ever cosine. And a best cry. 80 we should come back so see and teach you. I grant a lot of interviews. I'm not political tension on football no about down now is or answer all the question rather than the power piece we are our needs as some pam to so about interma issues never me say in we
I the song good or anybody bedding fire for fire
I on fire you we on fire you
fire for fire
it's a fire it's a fire ejebia no one try and press for no so why are there. But at times the exaggeration of issues na who kakra
it try become
mo man you hudodo it all of a sudden oba on be deny on be so kind of cross all wasam it ya montomobo bo say fela na obi a Brazil of person ode ba no am rush for information na doso speculations rumors we akofa we so crash we could do ha doso dodo it ya times most of speculation kakra enko press na fa mo fuel no ma mo de fence petrol egum too much nti nyina ye wo bro I see play
utie na ya before say ya nyesa yenya anu yie ni mfiri mpanyifo so
me did say onya anu yie but me fa bi ngo would say it as it is okay me fa bi nkan but me did say nipa de so many pakasa men hye nipa so kora but kadete no na enya kwan enhwe sa situation and that's other ensemble kan one na miss the main point in the kakra nti efa point na nya djuma so dey solve why betumi akọ yenu
John Black Stars Brazil 2014 ye gidi ani ye dey ko ene de e ko du ene nsem no obi e kan di o obi we say you know and no akwala de bi pm wa Kofi Adams ni afrenyo market no because the issue about identical na president Elvis Medu ye wanye fair to Elvis na reassign no it's a reassign the HSA bibia koso a ensem fatenti na wa reassign ministry ni me
oh yeah politics na amana yesa nanka obi a o say reassign nanka president na o say reassign he's the first person to be reassigned
no reassign that way
either to resign as a result of his failure.
Ghana man paying.
Yes. Utien sama ko nyina ne the breakdown of discipline. Ti dem can say breakdown of discipline. It's because young kasa appearance fee a de be man kwalai. Yet na say na promise omo na mpanyifo ntina eyes omo nyina edintro. Plus no what were they saying? Say mpanyifo ne nkanokre. Omo nkanokre because of what? Sebi ye schedule see about matches I ever born. Ghana ni enim matches I ever born. Ni enim first match. Enim second match.
Said the schedule no.
Enim third match. Nti na aban ankasa nim da odisika no ebema players no. Aban president ankasa. And then the finance minister. No mo nim da the bema players no. No mo tumi tena ase. And if you listen to some of the comments, say, edu baby no na fe na yen hu say e de sika na ma na de akọ physically. Na o say san akọ chata plane. Ye chata ai afe landing rights. And it's so messy. It's so disgraceful. Do you know what happened? Almost chata plane no eventually nyae no. So Brazilian press and everybody were alerted. Throughout the world were alerted. The plane be see here. And sikani ye fi boxes Ghana must go dollars ye dollars fi ho car Brazilian police navy army just say ni nyina omo metro aye car ni niema ye drive sikani fi airport. And they only say even the hotel omo CCTV scan wo nyina nti omo ba no money officials dey know omo chesika player abegia hallelujah no kissy just this kind of embarrassment could have been avoided. And your first time I hear call World Cup. Nti why do we put ourselves in such a disgraceful manner? No.
Any option there.
Only option.
Time I demand for Sikana buy.
Time Ben I also demand ever. Who call wear cap no? Time Ben I was say demand poba. I was say demand ever. I was say demand ever. It is a kind of reassignment. It is the president himself who must be reassigned. Because we're failing Ghanaians. Look at the embarrassment. The embarrassment at the world level. Breaking news, BBC, breaking news, CNN, for what? Because they can't even comprehend that there's a country in the world, at this time and age, our government is so not trusted by Ninkofo so much, say. It was a place, even when presidents have called them. And if you listen to Kwesi Nyanteji, President Kasa Frere several times, even that they don't even trust governments. You see, so you can now see how low we've gotten to. You understand? It's question now besides assignment there. But because your constitution is reassigning the president on the bedding. Yes, Anka is the first person to assign or reassign. You understand? Having said that, so they mean you are kind. Football no assistant. And I will show boy young point you understand? It means if and yes I near my self-inflicted problems. I am a morale bar from my players, and some of the players did not train. There were times I move from one city to the other, almost to could do almost training. And in a competitive football and a tournament of that way, the psyche of because one simple lack of concentration, a friend is saying, Germany, for instance.
All the 3 matches.
You understand? Lack of concentration by a second will bring you down. World Cup by your boy. You be World Cup, no. Say any Germany match, and you're one of the best matches in the World Cup. A bet you range between 1, 2, 3, no. Some match the back counter. And then you few more group stages. So it is for me, lessons learned too late. Until I apologize. Lessons learned too late. Miss the players say call. If you listen to the agents, this are contracts in Maya. The supporters say call. Now we can't even. To me, baby kakra ncho mai. To me, bibi kakra anti friend say me akon. Wa brabo wa bo wi ase mu a nyame adom baby a obedui. Na uye minister and I dey djuma sha won sa. Can't you for once do some bibi a correct kakra? Dan say bibi no ye be pese ye benya bibi afi mu ansa. Then why do we reduce ourselves to this level? Why? Inti Ediana, Yankasa say this in this modern world, how many supporters they go baby, they do go baby, na Anapa, I was a mom cocoa, I was a mom.
Ghana this year.
What's the meaning of this?
You bought Ghana.
What's the meaning of this?
No,
what's the meaning of this?
So our first supporter who born no can go do man no o hwe ne se de be ya ni onko e basi ko time which no asan
John Bessa line to say the Yako school on Bessa line abra these agency here can travel and tours for ya omo to ma package for nko for omoko if your total package if you $6,000 $7,000 baby albeda e wo ho o sorry anopa baby abekọ akodidi e wo ho ewie aduane a obedi enyumire aduane a obedi yesama car from baby awo to baby abekọ akohwe ball asama only say about say dey ko won kohwe ball say dey nyina hwe on TV There are supporters. What's it?
Why no more TVs no? Ghana for no TV.
Me say most of them. If you don't know, let me tell you.
What's the supporters? I don't know. Most of them. I know cry about young Koso.
There are supporters in this modern age. I name the time I playing to. Fiha, you wait to calculate baby time I do. When you say the supporters versus 70 koya bra bobo on the way. A Dwasare led a team of supporters. And you could do why ya bobo no area.
Honorable Dwasare.
Yes. Now Ubisa who say, Senka one kasa no wako ye juma. Enya onfa so. Abrewe nim fifre. Na ukra osika. Ubes fasa sika no. E di asesa nkofo. Akoso omo kohwe ball. Abra ya pon ball na. So, na akoya aban sika. Ebe na unko sanitary pad, unko bobi si ase o de koto acha man kola.
Yeah. John, the Okono. The Dwasare on after match. They were there before the last match. They said no be anu say ball never akoyi. And the Koban sir. And almost your last match in the
Oh, please.
Yes. Let's hold our differences. Let's do hold our differences. What's why you're better? Let's hold it there. What say after match? We say no, they were there after Portugal match.
Because share when fan.
No, let's hold it there.
Let's say the one. I will say Petro
because I knew say you were going into me jai. Because it's true. Portugal match, but not Obiano say about advance. And I'm bad, so it is not wrong. The beer anywhere wrong. But I don't know why I trust the president. What year all the interviews are? It's 2010. Omo discuss come out 2010, the same thing. I know. And in 2010, now from 50,000 at Germany to 2006 to 75,000 at 2010. It's a buy position. It's a year maintaining 75,000. And the players they are not settled. Say a beji and that's a yenji. It's still written there, but whatever it is, there's assurance say you bet you. But the final amount of bet you no, then you concluded. So, Kaya president it say eventually, our last offer was 82,500. As a players need to more and can answer omo through means of obianti. But at that time, almost say beji 100,000. There's a woman compromise on that position. So, president so obey to assure them that we shall pay and no one. It we shall pay no business at their time, won't be executives of GFA. No, the money will be brought to you. That's the simplest thing. That's what way. It's earlier on we say, it no anchor in terms of data because for once, no person will try to look higher. But plus, there be a woman judge Anthony Opega Ota Ganama. By a because I say I feed there in this ACBU. Now you know yes, I can't say any say because I hear too much.
No kind here.
Well, I cannot tell, but from the experience, already up some of the issues because it is because eventually, 75,000 say, "How much you tuma and can get a hayanka, almost in Libya." But because there was stalemate in that editor, okay, into whom amount and the settlement I needed.
Okay, 1760 text message line from John Boadu, national organizer, the New Patriotic Party, Deputy Minister, Gender, Children and Social Protection, Alexander Akon, and so. John Alexander Akon so or him say common I did me say was why I can't say
problem here who's on no last one you transferred who's a friend of John Alexander Akon government official statement Joseph Alexander
Akon government official
that's the kind of thing
press government official
statement I can't mean statement
don't where you find in schools where you find
or they statement from government no but what you have to say one kind of official statement
until done. So for soccer side, the political comment there, perfect yastic, not to mention with
government official statement. Now, when I make come out, I mean, a customer agenda, we are mean Joseph. No, since you are the Joseph. Cats or crack.
Monj, get a monj into it. Joseph for. I've been Joseph for. Oh, but I do Joseph for.
Okay.
Joseph for.
Okay. You. Well, John, Mami, Shasi, John, Mami, Shasi, Muna, Modin Chimufu Fumiba about the sanitary parts. My education minister quite disappointed. Reaction relating to sanitary parts, Pacho, your understanding, not necessarily that of your party, but your understanding of sanitary parts in some ayebo, and it said you say, I think I buy 2 1 a month.
My honey. Yeah. Your ma, I buy, just I mean, shut down tears here. Say, Usha problems, say, what the educational sector, and never be free. You know, I could those I call 1 to upper cry. That is a man in ye more. Oh, school. And I'm wrong. So, and then no more catch them and say, oh, Bobby, go to me one best school because when you're bad. So, a problem. Mijidi say, educational sector nankasa through our own policy, through budget allocation, omo the beba aka omo expenditure for the year. Now omo ade solve bad problem. Anambwa. Ebeye bibia because you were memoir sika efi aban was aban etua. The 4th quarter of District Assembly Common Fund and COI, as we speak now. Get Fund and COI. Contractors Ediomoka and COI. NHIS 3rd quarter and COI. School feeding program on Bejima or Mumbai and Adaneka. Psychiatric way and no cry draw our Bible releases kakakra and no Adane demonstration. Psychiatric, just that you can be so mean, so much so that say sikaka cry, they be maintaining momum bakrumono and no cry yenya nediama. Inti me who say this policy I believe strongly say and say to say omokoji China loan. Who say no one said that engine hun nema. Also, more feasibility studies. But you can see from the contract. But you can see from the contracts from the COI. Because also, you may see a better from Accra to Kumasi, a better cost between $150 to $180 million. The better feasibility study, normal can be through National Communication Authorities, computerized and a cost between $150 to $250 million. This is government. The majority is a loan no more kojino. You have bought 156 no, and almost prepare BB shasi. And almost be akano, and now almost the sanitary pad and so be shame. So yes, sir, I have no difficulty at all. Say, I buying decided say, obeche toothpaste. Obeche toothpaste. I'm a student. And as I buying decided say, obeche samna because I'm calling ya samna in jare, no mako school. And I buying decided say, she say, and government can do anything. You understand? But I shudder to understand. Say, you better go jibisia. So who you know be bad say no na ne ho akere no or pebisia koto pad e de amane mma e yusu ofi agibisia no etua ho nsi ho. I don't think
that's simple.
No, yes. As for government and the need for anything. And there's a need. Some Karakus come with your chalk. And I'm And so because we release the capitation grant in it, teachers in yes can almost they are to chalk the actual school register keke. You understand? It is also needed there. It is many the other agenda. Women pad near my pad. So
that's right. That's
so
right.
until we different types of pad very said.
That's
right. Heavy flow for no, and a normal flow. I know moment. That doesn't do with you. We had said all the same minister.
The danger involved when I say, the danger involved when I say, the one more heavy flow now.
Heavy flow, normal flow. I know more time.
I buy heavy flow, normal
and I mean, what kind of flow in terms of pad? I buy gas, also pad. But let's go ahead. John, told to say a World Bank loan. Be sure by this time when you acquire access World Bank loan.
That is where not John Petro.
Me who say Obisano when to me amba. But wouldn't say to me because World Bank loan without say won't justify idea would be and the World Bank also who say idea on a beboa. Basically, that is it. But before I go ahead, maybe some one question. Me sure John Beboa will be as one. MPs Omogu Parliament, all of them. Why pa na wenya donation from an NGO of pad, diapers or pampers, 10,000 na or kocha on for GTV and I say Adum in the Chinkoche. I just want an answer to that one. MP or Parliament aba. No wenya 10,000 because in mobile wenya Peter. Ya be channel or the Adum TV3 GTV Joy in the Abekwa distribution. Emana besa wakocha sa de we. Adentra need. So share Prof, the question is adentra no kwa dey discuss na dey akanyina.
E jano.
23 buildings and discuss. Infrastructure development and discuss here. Rehabilitation and discuss here. School bus, school fees, monitoring. That is wonderful. I want to even go there. Opa Udra, young confident binadors, and they share basis of boycott. Monitoring evaluation. Also, at times, politicians. Normally, so we'll build up monitoring evaluation. Even in Parliament, what about the but the important thing is that car purchase. If you are going to get all regions, all districts, for monitoring evaluation, it's allowed. Over the computer and to assess all this monitoring. A part of it. In 2004, we need Busun monitor and say how many persons can bra and therefore scan the doors. Physical assets can monitor. No, Nika or better man or bad records will be going for. If you are not against all of them, what is the Professor Kayana also who name and that's the area John Kayana is doing about social protection and gender issues. It's not entirely when to me uncle say a here, but he thought that it should not be alone. And that's why I agree with him say a here because what tested me that at that level. Because the flow I'm working as a human being. Even for part alone purchase on property line. So I can say be a normal 7 days. That's a minimum change you to a 14 every month. Oh yeah. But we say we are so normal a higher fire exposure. Obi also be a class will be an see you. One of those cars will be a cry. Or no who been to say or but it is a first secondary school now be a class school ban from one is why I talk. Or do from 2 or 3 more I want to know that. And the people are not even exposed to it. A big problem. And for typical Ghana. It to me no say intervention ba na a bit exposed in panipo keke say na de we can access car with my TV with me father. That alone ain't enough. The issue is important as a country say a pasana one more circumstances be changing by themselves because and now they are exposed and that's any sustainability and the support. And that's the area I say can't also get the Ministry of Education budget in support. So I think that be bianca, but that's also the trust of the loan. Of the Koji loan here for total education and a component eco deprived poverty areas, disabled any idea. So if you say there's nothing wrong, but just that interest in the Nukwana, Yapeke, as you say, because I say we are rushing for some of these things. John, Obakaya recently a friend said stabilization levy. Me and Michelle, my MPCB, can't go for this kind of get the press conference. I didn't so at times in assessment, we just say take your time, kakra. Yeah, rush too much. It will feel away, no. It is no good. It has been explained away. Now, go for what I say. Sign the components in the doors, additional 23 SHS, and rehabilitation and their school fees for all those deprived 10,000 scholarship. If you say you good, it may we and say a good project. And again, want to me for project and call World Bank. Abra win my dear. What the bay? It's not done.
Okay. John, but that understanding
No,
is
no, no,
there.
no, 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 no. I think they are almost so. Oh, I hope that me Gidis are feeling very uncomfortable discussing this now.
Oh, why are you
But
calling
a country like Ghana, at our level, na they are discussing here. They are jibisian. Obi anywhere, sebi. Bonsia, and now Kraba. You have 10,000 as a candidate. Who the GTV, MTV, QTV, ever call. You go and for here. The fact that go for here, just having go Bobby and go to Kraba meche.
So that
Is that what it is? No, is that what it is? Do you understand? Because I buy so so I can decide to buy anything because she knew how better and who will be. And that's what I think economics is here as anything. Needs need the
Priority.
No, we're prioritizing needs. Until now, we your scale of preference. We your scale of preference. So resources are already meeting needs. There are needs. Over to me, the resources being meet here. We can say, oh, we the answer. Because I need a recurrent need. I deal with here the bia. Yambo be say I'm fine with. I'm fine with no more. Oh, them channel. We no a bibia. Said the okay, unemo. 3 days, 4 days. Maybe I'll pay you also. 3 days, 4 days. Sisi ano pardon so okay when you say any part bia na ye mo ba bia.
Definitely.
Nti sisi amo beto yes ana mo beto easy
That's
go.
a wonderful statement.
Ana mo beto
a good statement.
Yes, Ghana foundation.
There mo beto pretty lady.
And you call
In a job, only
And I think that's not better. You understand? And we know, you see, the reason why I'm
very six.
Best six.
So especially also politics, so your politics you would nipa da sene na oni omo daily.
It's becoming interesting now.
And it's issues about I also who the echo. Also who because you can't do politics without knowing the needs of the people in question. When I'm at channel.
So I normal.
Chesibia aban eye omoniema efa. Aban decided so be my uniform and say amewi o. Aban decided so
Then a process.
na me chese aban ye hu si bi e call no fire. Fit all size uniform. Is akwara o shenika aso she trouser. You understand? Or she shirt aso she long sleeves. Now you are talking about the girl child. We are talking about sensitive parts of a bar. Now a buy decided say, and because I'm going to better one crying or be a who say, oh, maybe I'm moving depending now as to whether I'm better or one chance so another matter. Because we've seen distribution of a computer distribution. You put the buying, especially this are buying.
Okay.
And then a record and then integrity in these things. It's a media, Saban decided say, or better BB, I have no difficulty.
Okay.
But difficulty I may want to say processor or do use to their check, especially where or added burden. Because we say are buying budget or say principal repayment and interest repayment, a major, a second highest expenditure of government. The pad ever count. You bet your interest on pad. Oh.
Mami Koso. One say there be a politics. I be say me interesting no. Say because so I fault finders are very interesting. Just the first one on the school attire no crying. Me na me chief executive. Machebida. Me chief executive. Obuasi every school and just religious schools no obi anya bi mission schools no apart from no almost different obi anya bi na we 3 types small medium and large into your symbolic handle over we are not teacher for say one can share the channel one per size and a mistake in about the fit all size and when you're then crana sections of some of them or president so that some of them made mistakes in the sharing if you are not church and kake but na size maybe was open say and kwada wa no 10 20 as against larger ones
because how do on Facebook or share it now
the right one will never come me say me chebi me education director also buedi me chebi sizes into we are yam farm mo bo say ya the back one money echiaw but the ake teacher no the architect for that why should they pick the right sizes for the people and we been a fast side but let's go to the topic no again talk as a parliamentary now it is established as parliamentary select committee no they were part of the process and so they call the main body committee the whole committee but also John shifted another level eco procurement which is not a current issue or say Bobeto Fetus any day coming here. Always. Any day.
Yes.
Premium.
Hey, now you are Makola Towana.
Any procurement issue. Any procurement issue.
Yeah.
Until after assessment of the loan, you assess area no procurement issue no betumi aba. You can raise those questions. In what category? And no problem. It's any issue. Luckily, me who say between me and him, there are narrow issues to me. No, part it could be necessary. I buy to BBR, but no fee say angel loan never boy. But we feel say component be aba. Now World Bank by the estimation and our situation say what's be social protection. When what happens to them, we appreciate it. But fee say should not be alone. As you say, a higher loan component. A day and you can say in education, but Nabiadum World Bank adjust over to be a service set purpose.
But well, it's a need, but then prioritize it because even educational sector, that alone, no crown, so until we couldn't we have looked at other areas about generating Sicadia funded projects, either that purposely to slot in for parts, 23 schools.
Question I had you and purposely for parts.
Oh, but an integral part of
purposely.
Okay. The matrix are purposely. Yes, there are other components.
There are correct. Part of the component.
Purposely for it's actually purposely for part.
What are you doing? I
see. Okay, Matthias. Yes. But John, the interest on parts cannot be.
Interest on part. So you will deprive for power.
Oh, why not?
But
he's admitted, sir.
Yes. Into a quite to Mubiano. Social protection, I think that for me, my excited because it implies that we are touching needs. Unfortunately, the difference between us is that officers should not be alone.
He touches on integrity and then credibility.
Oh, there's no credibility and integrity in this one.
Because, okay, no man, because the readily what comes to mind is that no, but readily what comes to mind is on a previous network, I mean, I encountered already issues relating to Ayariga, and it was Ayariga tractors. On one page, I issued by
William. Now you are shifted from the loan. Now you are back point of distribution. NSR.
Okay.
So let's devote to time for the mode of distribution.
Okay.
Then call the need. I agree.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with raising say where a benya effect can work. I mean, they are doing.
All right. Well, we're just about wrapping up. And Chebedian come for me, John Boduan, John Alexander Connor. So,
what's the fittest?
Quickly, my name say Yenina
not for the other one. John.
Oh, I'm saying,
let's pass some comments on these two.
First comment, I think say
running issue.
And yes, running issue. Sometimes needless for government to be responding to Niamabia. As about Kubia, that's the Abai issue statement. Say, yes, the president has resigned. But this was Abai, we are serious. Because connect so there is this site. BBC, whatever, a prank.
Papa.
Every way, be out the people from Eba. Ebi wa say o kwesi happy say wa resign.
Na BBC
tare. Na BBC tare ho. Ebi I say Oman Inejai Multi TV. Of course our site now. We have lectures say oh we comic relief. Now a buying government. Just money if you and I say say I know now call responding to. Ebi launching a campaign. Also say you need economic problem. Your economic problem.
Now
more say more pen over. There no verti ben am obe.
Ubi an makamede.
No verti ben am obe to change our economic.
Deputy Minister say government is not short of experts to manage the economy.
It's not short of experts.
Okay.
Government is not short of experts. Because our Bank of Ghana coup d'etat rules here. I know federal Western applies. Government is not short of experts. Abai. Ghana say our sister in the Minister of Finance. Akofo Obi, social advisor to the finance minister. Government is not short of experts. Go be friend go for some go senti and go advise you. Government is not short of experts. In the America say some of these responses no it's just to see that people are also working. Well, needless. Coming back strictly to your friend is saying not for a constitutional matter. We say yes, our three-tier pension scheme. That the third aspect, the informal sector, a major way of transforming our economy in a very sporadic way. Say you're complaining about the tax net no down in Yema. Say ye be any ISI informal the tech sector now, and not alone practicing for about 5 years. Edin kofo pebre anka ordinarily no yentumi target omo ebenya omo aba gradually government in this sector can provide some accounting services to them over the years because this year no wabeda ne former otumi tua social security utumi monitor no at least a percentage of some income e be kwa betu a fixed amount and no kwa betu am buy to determine the thinking of resources and nipa over a period gradually, but for the past 6 years plus, I think that in this sector, no, government is failing strongly. No, a big time monumental failure. And I'm not to focus it. So almost part now, second tier, no, apart from the first one, no. I was say inka privately owned, managed by a fund manager. They are having difficulties in buying deciding.
The government or the manager.
No, because you Senate near my course. You Senate to me, was stop investing or company. Merchant bank has me. Senate reduce the shares into 0. You know what it means? What it means is need to invest more year on you now. Na senka you sika aweza. Nti they not for kano. Me so me engine to so say yenjama omo entirely. What need to be done? Maybe some regulatory stakeholder meeting.
When you buy as a result of trust,
trust in the major. Who's the economy biya no? Shell. Yeti hey, some of us are being able to be mobile and surviving because of trust and comfort. Into BBA on require some guarantee baby. On say or the bawa obey. Go for baby or honma. Gadie yombe to my pa, but because of lack of trust, any social networking to Omonia. It's a major fault of government.
Okay. Governance. John can scam. When they are drinking, say a lot of scam air cost. But we need. Also, I say about 10 be by fear and
panic.
Fear and panic. In typical Ghana, Obakaya, Muhammad Yamuyan or April Fool's Day, able to be create a problem. For once, maybe your course say, is it to the president that resign? Minka is coming, Minka net in the say it is not possible. That's why my answer, I don't know. I had course. If you come out last Tuesday, 1st July, course pa na so me dem can say enye possible, that's my level enye possible and see that. But say nkofo fear nkofo panic here as a government, what do? Do you say yes come into won't react here now just to let the minds calm down? Into my wise I believe say you be any react no, but if your atmosphere let's say be air hard now you can calm the nerves down. If you say it depends on the judgment, bonibia anyhow. But on the line of informal, that particular second tire scheme by Natafon, I'm on the same wavelength with Bene John Yajuni. So a management of when you do almost a problem. You're regulatory commission, but say until once year, that's all the time. What was the same suspicion? But the point is that and so making sure it's come to and go baby it is lost safely by managing it for a fund manager and then they say yeah. And I mean I just say a stakeholder meeting to establish how it should be managed. Regulatory commission no more constitutional rights. I mean there's a policy until by getting a farm manager relationships a better than a GD no every year both sides. I think the stakeholder meeting.
Okay, last one. Some of your text messages. Your intelligence are used for hypocrisy, corruption, abuse state funds, and cause financial loss to the state. Alaji John Watechima. If the president has given pass to female students, we the male students also need pants and also condoms to protect ourselves. Yeah, Bernard Edun Banso Takra Diaba. Okay, so that's it. Text message line 1760. If we didn't go about Aloteji Cops or 60 years in it.
Okay.
60 years.
Nyamina, Sabi, 60 years. So say a life expectancy that is 50 something.
57 also.
As in Ghana.
The we individual now to make cross so on the average higher. Now with this 60 now Nyamina never done as amount. In other jurisdictions there was this time UK almost state you have to call UK. Almost life expectancy, and the best 95. No, I don't problem.
Elizabeth, there's a reason why I wait near check.
Yeah, I don't major problem. So I don't see a major problem. But I know until within our environment. We did this summer born apostle, but. Kadam we count on it.
Senate put you on value because of retirement age of 16. Put you at 72 years. Retirement. What it means is that
for them, no more to their plan.
One way to me, yes, for planning purpose. No way to meet your car. At least you could even die earlier among some confirmation. But 72, they won't be cutting. Into say, own koya. No come out around. Somewhere 1 year. But to me, Alote is one of the interesting. Very interesting character. Now the knowledge at times the history of Accra or can man probe the James style relationship, acceptance of people into the community. Into the humor. Any will follow events or car issues from Kwame Nkrumah time, you're very interested at 60 years. Or you're rich in that area. Now, what they or the gens or the reply or where I dare no or to me also a lot to be shank of what they are not his age mates, but on the disturb the cry, on the John on the disturb the cry. Almost everybody friend almost everybody or normal with that particular development. Into the message say Jamiatu Nkuma will do 60 years.
The interesting thing is also about sending pounds. Time they won the bus, they won hospital, they won the same.
Very interesting. In the one part, I said, Ninda can also okay. No, so
John, I would have loved Senka would have discussed you see on their issue on subsidy. This issue about subsidy is it relevant?
Danger as subsidy, we musubai.
John,
we musubai. Say a war memo. Now name so koto fango ba. Ansana ube noa fango anase ebedu X pump no. Your friend X refinery no. Niema bi wo ho a odi be keka ho. Wan fa sa niema na ankeka ho a untumi nton fango no wo boga. Untumi nton wo hamele. Untumi nton wo asimfosu. Ndi sa margins no sa distribution cost na account ansa bedu X refinery. Wemo NDC, and Ahoy in particular. We are the first person who introduced taxes on fuel in Ghana. Gada homo Politu or my dream Politu Ghana for
accusation.
Any accusation? These are facts.
Don't.
No, these are facts.
I'm not saying. No.
These are facts. Okay. Ekatere Ghana for say, insofar as say, you did taxes fuel so near teacher margins in order for us to have equal UPPF margins. Equal price at every place at all time. You know, there's nothing like subsidy on fuel. Bisam, if there's subsidy.
Okay. Yeah, earlier on, because if you say only here, maybe you could have done it, but because who polluting for one idea.
No, it's misrepresentation.
Probably they also misrepresenting.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
The import of
so you could do without it.
Differently from what I said.
You could do without it. Because men can't with the enemy, but because who accuse you of Binti.
Me accuse you, me make a statement of fact. Any accusation.
John, conform make a fact, man, it creates a lot of problems. If you are one thing I say, I think that. Oh boy.
Okay, all right.
I'm not going your way. But I think it's not fair to the personality of the man, to his person. But to me, something an interesting topic as a Ghana, it's a discuss simple economics. They say, you're tired and into me recover cost. Into Santa say a copper, Sikafa baby near the back. So Bakaya who TUC a koye labor conference board TUC na single spine development issues and what run power and other subsidy discussions by what the agreement was that say you go through full removal of subsidy, but TUC is saying or say stagano so ultimately say sadia no edi free home. There were other social issues about me as a result of that. But and say continuously, say because so ya sadia, de bia eka ebeda yenim. Because so accuse you after 2000 happened now it's happening. Intimidate to me a discussion as a country. A discussion say, no. Let me.
This is subsidy. Is that what you are saying?
Done. Escabena, almost said 180, is it 1.8 billion?
According to your analysis, there's no subsidy because you get taxes.
I'm saying you are not fair. We're quoting the Pakon, and I'm saying that these are issues about practically by these organizations. You're discussing.
On this program.
And I
also thank my wife
for deceiving
Dorcas for her motherly heart. I love her and our lovely daughter, Asla Osu Lennon. May God bless our marriage. From Holy Pope, Kukum B.A. And Kwabna, if President Mahama has no project for his money, he should share it to poor people, not to buy pampers for schoolgirls.
They are poor.
Busunu and Damango in West Gonja people are crying. Why Mahama order China people to cut all our steel? But better tree. Abdom TV, send your people to come to Damango and Busunu to see 100 heavy trucks parked for loading from Alhassan, Busunu, Damango. And free part for girls. What about boys? From my team, Sadi I hear about
boxer shorts.
Boxer shorts.
Difference.
Okay, Gladys from who?
Antipay
is very serious. The minimum say, oh yes, certifications out.
Incidentally, for once in this country, and while sport now, we shall normally supposed to boxer shorts. It was lacking. Clearly.
Gladys from who? Bro, tell them that all meat be meat. Even dog meat is even better than pig. So tell them to keep it up. Okay, so that's it. Girls demo for part. Give their money to demo teachers from Joe OKK. And why is government getting money to supply free fertilizers to cocoa farmers when the government is not able to increase cocoa price and our cocoa is being smuggled out to another country? See it in the I've been teaching under GES in Kano South District for 13 months, and yet I've not been given staff ID. The IPPD coordinator, Mr. Che, at the Duan Kanta NT of his GES collected. Oh no, okay, so I'm unable to say that. Let me verify. Ahmed Oshunyane, I have to verify, quite unfortunately. Madam Masi, John Bodu, National Organizer, Party waiting for government to take over, and then John Alexander Akon, Deputy Minister,
to sustain government.
To sustain and continue. Okay, it's even that was it before. We are wish, but I'm glad I asked my 1 week, I was rich, and I think week, 1 week.
Rich,
yeah. One of the papers, but I shall pay. But I was my things in I am.
Answer, Papa, so Alanjima.
Oh, Alan.
Alanjima will Saturday train in a week until on the 12th of July, and also now about 1 week the Chrome Mampo.
Okay.
Alanjima was no more in sports circles in video city.
Yeah, more. In diverse.
Alanjima Ghana video city.
All of video city.
Saturday, I was sorry. Open TV or call them out of idea.
No.
Okay.
Celebrity.
Passport office. Passport office shuts down. Runs out of passport